They use the windmill to pump the water from a well, and then they have a holding tank where the water is stored. The tank is actually sits up on the other side of the big barn here. The water is pushed up there, and then it's stored there, and then gravity feeds it to the house and to the barn. So they actually have better pressure than what most people have in their homes with a regular pump, electric pump. So that does give them indoor plumbing. They have toilets, showers, same as we do. Go and turn the faucet on, it's right there. They use the propane tank here. There's one here, and then there is one up front. The propane tanks are again lined into the home to run the refrigeration, their stoves, hot water tanks. They'll use the smaller tanks. There, as you can see, they're filling up a tank there that'll be used for their lighting. So they have all of the basic necessities. I always say the Amish are basically camping, just all of the time. Is basically what they're doing. They're camping. So the big white barn here, that is their tobacco shed. When the tobacco is harvested, it'll dry in that big barn. The sides of the barn will open up, allowing the air to go in and naturally dry all the tobacco. It takes, depending on weather, it takes about 3 months to really dry the tobacco. And then, of course, the cows are in the big barn, and the corn is stored in those tall silos. It'll take about 7 acres of corn to fill at least that blue silo. So it does take quite a bit to fill that, quite a bit of acreage to fill that. So that's why they do need to grow so much to make sure they can feed the cows, and they'll end up using pretty much the whole thing over the winter months. So they definitely need enough to make sure it lasts all winter long. And you can see the green shades in the windows. The Amish really don't use curtains. They pretty much just use the vinyl shades, as you can see in the windows there. It's kind of a thing. They feel that curtains can be too frivolous and not a major necessity, so they'll use something that's more useful and that type of thing. So yeah, the young family lives in here, the back front, grandma and grandpa up front. Now right now it is kind of quiet around here because it's probably about 5 o'clock, and that's usually dinner time. So they're probably inside eating dinner. I know I did see a couple, here the engine just started. That means a couple of the boys did go out to bring the cows in to get ready to start milking them. So they're doing that. They'll probably come in while they eat, while the cows eat, and they might eat their dinner, either that or they ate already.